Bro.
Shit. What about now? There we go. Haha. There we go. I think I fixed it. Hopefully that works. Yeah. So what I was trying to say was I saw TCG in my Steam list, in my Steam library, and I felt the itch, but then something came up for work and I just didn't get into it. So definitely we'll be playing that in the near future. Tonight's gonna be a little weird. I've got a bunch of ADHD going on. I don't feel like playing any of my normal games. I've dived back into a game called Dyson Sphere, which is a base building resource management game, which we'll get into in a minute. But I wanted to start off. So stream schedule is going to be, I'm going to talk about Battlefield 6. I'm going to talk about the huge War Thunder patch that just came out. And then we're going to jump into Dyson Sphere and just, chat like good people, good friends. So for Battlefield 6, there seems to be an endless stream of content that's like, this is the best weapon, that's the best weapon, this is the weapon tier list, yada, yada, yada. And I got to be honest with you, there was a video that came out, I believe, yesterday. Let me look up the content creator who did it because I was impressed. And he only said it for just literally a moment. But it's really the first content creator I've heard recently talk about, you know, if you jive with a weapon, specifically in Battlefield 6, and you're good with it and you have fun with it, then just stick to it. Don't worry about what the tier lists say. He's a content creator named Doubt Plays. He's much bigger than I am at 95. Excuse me. Hold on. That's how much that specific video had. Okay, Battlefield, stop taking over my computer. He's got 27,000 subscribers. Honestly, his content is spectacular. He should be growing bigger than that. Yeah, I know, Lapone, you told me, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. So, what I was saying was, this guy Doubt Plays has a tier list, and his video is the only Battlefield 6 gun tier list you'll ever need. And while I don't necessarily agree with all of what he said in the video, I will agree hardcore with one big thing he said, and that is, if you vibe with a weapon in Battlefield 6 and you're good with it and you enjoy it, or even if you're not good with it and you enjoy playing with it, just stick with it. Play it. Who cares? Because the video game is all about having fun, right? And like, going back a few years now, I very quickly learned when I started playing Warzone that, like, if you didn't play the meta weapons in COD, you got left behind. You know, and let's be honest, there are some weapons in Battlefield 6 that are a little bit more uber than others, right? But in general, there's very few bad weapons in the game. And even the weapons that I consider bad are pretty solid in some ways, and more than make up for the reason I feel like they're bad. Right? So I'm going to make a tier list of what I think the gun, what I believe the guns are in Battlefield. And this is going to be kind of impartial. Like, and the reason I say kind of impartial is because, you know, I enjoy playing specific, I have a specific play style I like to play. Part of that's because I'm getting older, but part of that is also just because I'm me, right? And you're not Ahab, and I'm not you, right? So, like, Dentonia or Stemps or Taco or Jack have all different play styles that they enjoy playing, right? So, unfortunately, whoever made this list didn't put the names of the guns here, so I don't recognize all of them by sight. I'm also only going to place the weapons in tiers based upon the ones that I played. I'm not going to do anything else, right? I'm not going to judge a weapon that I haven't played in game, right? So, let's quickly start with assault rifles. So, assault rifles. Hell is it? And I'm going to make my list based upon the caveat in that how I believe the weapon should be used and where I feel that they should be placed in their tier based upon that use, right? So, like, for example, where the hell is the TR7? That's not the TR7. Is it? What the heck? No, that's not what I did. There it is. Man, okay, well, here's one I recognize right off the bat. This is the SCW-10. I'm putting that in S tier because up close, that thing is an absolute frickin' monster. What's going on here? I feel like my keybinds for Battlefield aren't working very well. The cord is this one, and I'm going to put that in B. I feel like that's the NVO. The NVO goes A. There's so many weapons that look alike. It's just kind of stupid. B36 goes S. No, Cord is not S tier. It's my personal belief. And I'll tell you why specifically the Cord is B tier. The Cord is B tier, borderline A tier, because it's accurate as F, but it's shooting goddamn marshmallows. It is shooting marshmallows. And yeah, its rate of fire kind of makes up for the fact up close, right? It can do okay. But dude, 20 damage per shot? Your SMG level damage right there. You're like 6-7 shot kills. So no, Cord is not S tier. I don't know if this is the right... I'm going to put this back. I don't know what that is. All right, so this is the AK-4D. I'm going to put that in A tier. KV-9, I'm going to put in B. The L-85, I'm going to put in B. KTS-100, I'm going to put in A. The DRS, I'm going to put in... I'm actually going to put that in S. Taco. Cadwell, how you doing, bud? Let me see here. The M277 goes in A. This thing goes in C. This is the M4. The M4 goes in B. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it goes in B. MP7 goes in C. This thing goes in B. I'll pull this up in a second once I get it done. Okay? This thing is absolute trash. Trash. You see here. This goes B. This goes B. This goes C. What machine gun do you use? And that goes A. This goes C. This goes A or S. Stamps, what machine gun do you use? Remind me. Okay. No apologies necessary. The 5KS is peak. Which one's that? Oh, the auto shotty? Just chatting sees rifle. Yeah, it's because I'm discussing things, Neum. I'm making my tier list off screen, and I'm going to pull it over in a second. That's what's going on. Unfortunately, whoever made the tier list I'm looking at didn't put the names of the things. They just have the pictures of the generic weapons, which all of my weapons are modded, so they don't look anything like the generic weapons. Also, Neum, if you were here on time, you would have understood the schedule is I'm talking Battlefield 6 weapons, War Thunder update, and then I'm playing Dyson Sphere. DMR. Carson, get out! Out of there! Out of there! No! Silly cat. Get! Jesus Christ, Carson. All right, this monstrosity gets an A. It's VDM. All right, now what am I even looking at here? Oh, SV98. Okay. Is that what that is? No? I actually don't even know what I'm looking at here. Chicken sandwich? Yes, chicken sandwich. Love me a chicken sandwich. What's your favorite? Do. Almost done, guys. Almost done. I'm sorry. Just making sure I'm getting all the weapons that I've played here. Almost done. Got to figure out which thing is which here. Oh, okay. That's the M43, 433. That goes there. Carson, I swear to God, I'm about to turn you into glue. Just like a horse. Stop. Stop. I don't know what's in this bag that you're obsessed with, but stop it. I really don't know what he's so obsessed with in that bag, but it's really starting to annoy me. I'm trying to finish this for you guys, you know, because we got riveting content here. All right, so this is the AK-205. You know what? I'll even put that at C. What the oh my God, Carson just absolutely tore out of here. Absolutely just tore out of my office. That was hilarious. All right, which one of these is the cord and which one of these is the NVO? That's the NVO. This is the cord. What the heck did I put up? What the heck is this? Oh no, that's the cord. What the heck is this? See, this is why you need to put titles on what these weapons are. All right, I'm going to bring this forward. All right. So as I said earlier, right? I'm sorry I didn't do this before stream, but so I played a lot of weapons. I don't have masteries in all of them. I actually haven't mastered any weapon because I have so much ADHD even in this game. But yeah, cats and bags and boxes, exactly. But so like here's my thing. So Stemps, the M123, the DRS IAR, and the M240L are all solid weapons. I personally don't like the 123 as much as I like the 240L in terms of that, you know, hip fire style machine gun or LMG. But 123 is a perfectly capable weapon. And that's what I was getting at earlier is that, like, even though I made this list, right? Look how many weapons are in C and D tier. Most of the D tier I have are pistols because they're freaking pistols and they suck at being pistols. Okay? The C tier, and then there's this one weapon that is just absolutely trash. Like, just don't even bother, right? But even the C tier weapons are kind of usable. They're kind of viable. And I've seen plenty of people, I've gotten torn up by people playing with the MP7 or the what is this? The 90? I forget what this is called now. Jesus. The UMP, and of course, the cord. I don't know if that's the cord or not. I think that's the cord. But anyway. So, like, these weapons are plenty usable. But, like, B-tier guns, right? Like, the L85. The only reason the L85 is B-tier is because it is jack of all trades, master of nothing. Right? And if you get dialed in on the L85, you could be great all over the place. You can be solid all over the place. You know? And same with the M4. The M4 is a solid weapon. It's got a little bit of kick to it. Its rate of fire makes up for it. But like within 50 meters or even 40 meters, it's a solid weapon. I put it in B tier because I suck with it. Get out of the bag, bro. Kreese Vector 9, I put it in B tier because there's a lot of people that harp on this weapon and say it's amazing, but it pales in comparison to SCW-10. SCW-10 will absolutely thrash players in half the amount of time as a Kreese Vector. So there's no point. I put it in B tier because I had a great time playing with it, but it's completely outshone by another SMG. So let's go S tier all the way down. So SCW-10. This thing is a monster. This is the last gun, the last weapon in the game that I feel the last weapon in the game that I feel is still, it outperforms what it should be, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy playing it. I love it. I love being able to beam people with it randomly from like 50 meters, 60 meters. And then if you get up close, you just tear people apart with it. The only people getting a faster kill than the SCW-10 are shotgun players, you know, sniffing your butt. Okay? B36, G36. The reason this is S tier is because this is a jack of all trades, master of everything. With an asterisk. You're going to lose out close up. It does not have the rate of fire and the damage level to do close up. You'll get torn apart by an SCW-10 or an SGR or an NVO up close. But plenty of people play this gun and just bork with it. It is an amazing weapon all around. And its damage profile, its fall off stops at like 50 meters. So everything after 50 meters, even up to like 200 meters, it's the same damage. It's crazy. It's crazy. Might not be 200 meters, but it's far. It's crazy damage compared to other weapons in the assault rifle tier, which have quite a bit of fall off. Stems, I put the DRS IAR in S tier because it is literally, it can do everything. And in my opinion, it does everything almost as good as the B36. The DRS can't quite beam like the B36 can, but it's good enough. And it is so good at everything, I put it in S tier. You want to hip fire? Fine. You want to beam? Fine. You want close? Fine. You want long-ish range? Fine. Right? I mean, it's an amazing all-arounder. The other S tier I put up is the SGR 553. And that's because it is... I'm missing something from A tier. Yeah, I'm missing something from A tier. I need to look for something in a second. SGR 553 is here because it is one of the fastest time to kills as long as you're trying to use the weapon up close. Don't try to use it further than 30 meters out or else you're just going to get burned. Up close, it is amazing. And that's a caveat here. This is from my experience and how I think these weapons should be played, right? A tier. AK-4D is a monster assault rifle. When you build it up right, it beams. Abso-frickin-lutely beams. Medium and long distance. Up close, it's a little bit slow. That's why it's not S tier. It pales in comparison to a lot of other weapons up close. But it's a monster medium and long range once you get it built out. It is amazing. KTS 100 is a laser beam. Laser beam. Its damage is not great, and its rate of fire is poor. So up close, it's not good. But if you set it up for medium and long range, you can set up a camp in a building and just beam people's heads off with it. It just makes me laugh every time I use it. Sucks everywhere else, but medium long range, it's amazing. There are plenty of people who somehow use this as a hip fire gun. I haven't found a configuration that works for me, and that's just personally me, right? So I got to remind myself what this is. M277. M277 is A tier because it's got almost as fast TTK as the SGR 553. And it's a monster up close, basically, right? It's not S tier because it's not nearly as fast as SGR. And I know that sounds, I feel like I'm being a little bit wishy-washy there, but it's noticeably slower in its TTK. But it's still a monster up close. It won't get the medium range kills like the SGR will. It's got too much bloom. Way too much bloom. RPK. The RPK is a... It's another weapon that's very versatile. You can set it up to hip fire and just be crazy hip fire. or you can set it up to beam for medium long range. It's a very versatile weapon. The M44 and the Magnum are both A tier pistols because the M44 is pretty much a guaranteed 2-hit kill, 1-hit headshot when you get hollow points, and the Magnum is just, it's 2-hit, 3-hit at most, and it just somehow gets hits. It's very, very fun. Both of these are very fun pistols to play. The SVK is a guaranteed 2-shot kill no matter what. That's the reason it's A. It's a DMR. You're at long range. 2-shot kill. Just have patience. Boom. Of course, if you let them sit too long and they regen, it's not a 2-shot kill, but that's on you. The Mini Scout for sniper rifle. Best sniper rifle in the game. Period. I put the M240L in A because it's, once you get it dialed in and once you level it up a bit, it's great all around. And who'd have thought that, except for coming out of the gates, anyone except for Hitman could tell you that they probably didn't think LMGs were going to be great weapons all around, but the M240L really takes the cake. Honorable mention is the 123. Okay, this is the NVO assault rifle. This just got nerfed a little bit in the most recent patch. It's got a little bit more bloom. But I still recommend playing it. It's a very, very, very good all-around assault rifle. I personally like it better than the B36 because it hits harder if I'm running assault rifles. But the B36 is much more accurate. You just got to learn to feather your shots with this. B tier. B tier has a lot of weapons in it. A lot of weapons in it. I'm not going to go over every one because basically with the B tier, these are weapons that are perfectly capable in the game. Anybody who spends time playing them and getting used to them can become incredibly solid with them. Right? I've faced tons of players who just absolutely own me with the M4A1. Plenty of people own me with the Kreis Vector. Plenty of people own me with the Cord. Actually, no, I have the Cord lower for reasons. Never mind. The various other SMGs that I have in here, right? The shotguns. The 1911. The M39. I have the M123 down here. I'm going to put it back in A because it's definitely much better than that. The M60, right? There's a lot of weapons in here in B that they're all, and that's really what I'm getting at here, is that there's tons of content out there that's like, this is the meta now. Use this. This is the meta now. Use this. No, don't listen to those guys. Use these weapons. And that's just not Battlefield, I feel like. Every weapon has a use case as long as you stick to that use case. And then some weapons have additional use cases that they either excel or are good at, or they're not. Right? Right? Like, for example, like I said, the KTS 100, laser beam all day, long distance, up close for me, it sucks. Right? And Taco, that's the reason why I put the Cord in C, is because it is a 6 or 7 shot kill assault rifle. It is accurate as all get out, and it's the same with the AK-205, the carbine. They shoot marshmallows, but you can hit anybody in the head from anywhere. You're just shooting marshmallows, and it's a 6 or 7 shot kill. So, yeah. So the only reason I would say keep up with the people that are posting that content, claiming that, you know, this is the meta weapon in Battlefield 6 now, is because you do want to keep up on the notices, like, for example, that the NVO, it had a bloom nerf. You know, it got a little bit more recoil, a little bit more bloom added if you hold down the trigger too long. But the key is if you feather the trigger in the NVO, it's still amazingly, amazingly accurate, more so than many people would give credit for. Okay. That's the Battlefield 6 portion of this stream tonight. Let me move my keyboard over. I don't know why I have this. Let's go into War Thunder, because War Thunder had a gigantic patch that just released yesterday. And I got to be honest, I was considering playing War Thunder tonight. But I went into War Thunder earlier, and honestly, I couldn't get it up. Using that old man's term, I couldn't. I don't know why. I've just kind of, I'm out of the War Thunder drive for a little bit here. So, but that doesn't mean I'm not still following War Thunder. So the patch is called Line of Contact. I don't know what the reference is, but there's a lot of amazing content that got added to the game in this, right? The big one being infantry. So they have closed beta. That is going live soon. And I don't know what that's all going to entail. I don't know what that's going to entail, but it's amazing they're adding infantry to the game, and it's going to be very interesting if, in the long run, you have battlefield-level battles going on in War Thunder, where you have infantry and vehicles and aircraft running around. It's that, I hope that's what it ends up being, because that would be an extremely unique experience, I feel like. Very much looking forward to that. I don't actually even need to load War Thunder. I'm not going to do that. Actually, no, I am going to load War Thunder because I want to look at some of the stuff in the background here. 1 second. So, infantry. Tons of new ground vehicles. We've got the BMP Terminator, which I have to say I'm a little frustrated with. Because it's something that Russia came out with very recently. And the more news that comes out about it in real life, the trashier the vehicle is in real life. It's been recorded video-wise that the cannons, the double-barrel cannons on this, violently flex under sustained fire. So much so that they literally can't hit the broadside of a barn. Yeah. That's how bad the cannons are in real life. And then also, I don't know if it's been updated, and I haven't been following because I haven't had the time this time of year. I don't have the time, but these were unkillable on the test server. They had so much armor on them, you couldn't kill them. You could not kill them. Not even like a Leopard 2A6 or A7 or whatever could kill this thing, which I hope they fixed. I haven't heard one way or the other, but it's just typical for Gaijin to put in a Russian vehicle, a new Russian vehicle, and make it Uber. And make it, pardon the term, but make it cancer. We have the Ajax light tank to the Britain line with the 40mm Bofors. That should be pretty fun to play. We have the N10 Booker, which is a canceled light tank, canceled prototype light tank for the United States that the United States was looking to take the Booker chassis and basically make it a multi-use chassis. So it was going to have a light tank. It was going to have a IFV version to replace the Bradley series. It was going to have just a straight-up troop transport chassis. It was basically going to be the utilitarian chassis for the U.S. Army, and they canceled it because it got too expensive. Yes, exactly. And after they make it super, they add more anime pillows. Okay, so there's many more SAMs. Multi-vehicle SAMs have been added. More SAMs have been added across a lot of the tech trees. And here are some other vehicles that got added. So USSR has the premium Terminator BMP, the Tech Tree BMP, and the Tor M1, which China has had for a while, but now the USSR has it. Germany has the Jaguar 2, which is an IFV, I believe. USA gets the N10 Booker and the NASM SAM. Italy gets the squadron vehicle the Freccia. I don't know what that is. We'll take a look in a second. Japan gets a Type 03 and a Type 61B pack, another pack. China looks like it gets an Abrams A2 from Taiwan and an HQ-11, which probably is a SAM. Britain gets an Ajax. Sweden gets a SAM. And Israel gets some Merkava MK1. Okay. Big news in aircraft added to the game. The biggest news being the MiG-25. The MiG-25 being added to the game is almost as much news as the F-15 and F-16 and the F-18 and the Eurofighter, all those modern fighters being added. Excuse me. The MiG-25 is as big or bigger news than any of those being added to the game. Because, I mean, there's just there's a cult. It's a cult, right? The MiG-25 has just got this air of mystique to it. And to be able to play the vaunted, venerable MiG-25 in a video game is just awesome. A couple of other Typhoon versions added, another Super Hornet added. You got a couple more premium vehicles added that I'm not going to get into, just because, I mean, this is the last content update of the year, and it is massive. So I'm going to dive into War Thunder for a second, because I want to see just what some of the stuff looks like. Hope everybody's week is going well. Programming note. So next week is Christmas. I will probably be doing a Monday stream. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a Tuesday, Friday, or Saturday stream. The week after that is New Year's. I will probably do a Monday stream the New Year's week. I don't think I'm going to be doing a stream the rest of that week. So we'll see how things go. All right. So we're in the game here. Let us look at... I mean, I personally am intrigued by looking at... Wait, where is it? What? Did they not? Oh, is it folded? No? What? What am I missing here? What? I just talked about the MiG-25, and is it not in game? Or is it a pack only? Hold on a minute. Or am I like jumping the gun on the update? Oh, okay. I get it now. The MiG-25 is a event vehicle for the Christmas event. Wonderful. So, yeah. Can't even preview it. Ha! That is so typical of Gaijin. How many people, I mean, myself included, how many people are just going to GE that to get it? Give people a chance to get it free, but then... Oh, man. All right, let's look at the M10 Booker. Preview. All right, so it's got 105 millimeter. Of course, it starts out with a stupid Heat FS at 10.7. Bite me, Gaijin. But you can go all the way up to the M900, which is a pretty solid round. I mean, come on. This is just...
Into your vehicles!
Ready up.
Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
Tank, 1 o'clock. Range, 800.
Target hit!
Scout recover.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, of course it's going to be...
Tank.
I mean, it's got a...
Here.
Is it laser range finding right off the bat? Or is it just... I gotta say, I don't like that reload. I don't like that reload one bit. I don't like that reload one bit. Thank you. Appreciate that. You guys didn't miss anything. Really is no sense. There's no sense. Excuse me. So anyway, a lot of content being added to War Thunder. I gotta be honest, I'm excited for the content being added, but at the same time, I still can't get it up. Even being in the game, I just can't get it up. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Interesting. Huh. Oh. Do premium vehicles get a new portion of the hangar? That would be pretty cool. Oh, that's sick. Hold on a minute. I like that I read that they were doing this. I haven't seen it yet. That's really cool that they're laying out the weapons for the aircraft and the shells for the vehicles, for the tanks. That's cool. That's really neat. That's really, really neat. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Where are you? There you are. I feel like this is not a good size comparison. But I guess it is. I guess that's size accurate. Giggity. That's really cool. I like that a lot. That's really, really, really neat. I like that. That's a good change to the garage, to the hangar. Go to one of my higher tier things. What is that's pretty good. But hold on a second. Look at the weapon amount of the different weapons you can use on the F5. That's pretty neat. IPM-1. Got the shells. God damn. M900's that long? I didn't think it was that long. Wow. That's what she said. Am I right? Comanche, which I really have yet to play. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. A6E, yeah, that's typical. That's a traditional strike aircraft for you. LAV, let's see what this looks like. Stingers. And then rockets. If you change out the rockets, I guess. Ooh. Hold on. First of all, let's see what this... Oh, wait. No. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see what the Feros was. Oh, look at that little boy. A rocket. I feel like that's bigger than the rocket tube. Anyway. That's what she said. So anyway, that's War Thunder for you. Big update in War Thunder. That's all I feel like blabbing about. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Hey, Dent, what's up, buddy? How are you? Gonna give you guys my handsome face while I get the other game going. Perfect. Spoke for an hour. Now we'll game for a little bit. But yeah, I mean that's just typical. Bait people with the MiG-25. Get the people who are going to grind it out to grind it out. The grind is always, you know, a golden eagle-able, so people can buy it out if they want. I mean, it's smart, but it's also frustrating because it's not in the tech tree. In my opinion, that's a pure money grab. Which, honestly, more and more, it feels like that's what's happening with a lot of games these days. All right. So what was I doing? I was going over here. And I was making... All right. Carbon nanotubes. That's what I was making. All right. So I've got that being made. Now I need to make a crap ton of plastic. Plastic requires... Where's plastic here? Light oil and... What are those called? Energetic graphite. Crude oil. That one's being used. Coal. Yeah, I think I need to basically make my own continent over here and make some sort of oil setup. Although, you know what I do need to do? I also need to clean up some stuff up here. Give me a second. So for those of you who don't know, this is called Dyson Sphere. This is a factory game, base building game on a very epic level. And there's a whole tech tree you got to work through and, you know, science your way up through things. But you can see I'm on a planet, right? And this planet is actually a moon, something called an ice giant, this planet over here. There's actually another moon over here. That basically, these are all planets I visit and set up factories on to do various things. So this is my home system. I haven't left it yet, but you can see I've got ships going across the system from the planet I'm on now to here. I have satellites on this thing pulling resources off of it, which are needed. I've got a whole factory on here that you can't zoom in on right now because I don't have the tech for it. But yeah, so it's a really, really neat factory builder game. I'm going to turn down the volume because the audio is really high and the music is really loud. Okay. So I am going to kill you, you, and you. I'm going to kill you, you, and you. I am going to clear up the litter. I'm just going to let those burn themselves out. Oh, there's stuff on there? Oh, whoops. All right, well, clear the litter. I will take this oil. Are you? Yeah, you're supplying. Okay, cool. Plenty of stuff there. That one's full, but that one's not. What are you feeding? Oh, you're feeding over here, which is oil. Wonderful. I am going to take this oil and connect it to there. We'll clean up the rest of this later. I'm going to put another oil extractor on you. And then what we're going to do is leave this the way it's set up, but I'm just basically... what's going on here? Yeah, it's going to be a little roundabout. A little roundabout. Put you there. Tactfully combining 2 of these. That's water. Okay. Take this over here. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking the oil and I'm connecting it to this gigantic structure over here, which is a planetary level supply system. So as long as I build another one of these with the requester, the ships in this will supply whatever is coming from this to whatever needs it, right? So this one's specifically supplying iron plates, iron rings, graphene, and oil. So, yeah. It'll run out of graphene because I just took out the graphene setup. I just took that down from here because it was a small, like, starter base for graphene. I made a huge one down on the other side of the planet. So, realistically, because I have all that oil that is being provided, I actually just need I need coal veins. Over here. Yes. All right. Where am I here? I gotta go over here. Guess I could clean that up as well, but meh. All right, let me check my different things here. You're good there. You're good there. 181 solar panels still? Ugh. Not sure why that. Let me go to that. 23, 1, 3. Okay. We are good there. We're good there. Wow, more than good there. Although, no, I need more of those for plastic. Where are you? I have too many things being built over here in my mall. Where are you? While I'm over here, I'll grab half a stack of those. Tell you what I don't need. I don't need some of the resources I have on me. So, do I have copper? I do not have copper. Do I have these things? Yes, I do. Put those over there. Do I have chip circuit board things? I thought I saw some of those. Guess not. Do I have iron plate? Yes, I do. Get rid of that. I know I've got a ton of glass. Get rid of that. Get rid of the bricks. Trying to free up some room. Dear me. What is using silicone things? Don't you use silicone? No, use glass. Uh-oh. Okay, where do I have to go for that? Okay, so we'll go over here. We'll just put that right in there. Chipperinos.
Flight mode.
Where do I have those? Oh, over here. Put all those in there. All right, I freed up some space. Let me come over here. Ooh, wait. Okay, I'm good. Let me grab a couple thousand of these because you use them quick. All right.
Flight mode.
Now I need to go make some large-scale plastic. Ooh, ah, plastic. Ooh, ah, just a little bit more. Ooh, ah. All right, let me also see what blueprints I have for plastic. That's a pretty low-key plastic one, and I feel like I'm trying to make something a little bit bigger than that. But I feel like the blueprints from Nilos might be a little too epic. No. 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 Bro. No? Huh. I have this one, which is kind of less than helpful. I mean, it gets you started, but it's not. It's also super basic. How big is this? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's huge. Oh, yeah, that's what it's for. It's for, like, mid-belt. Oh, it's so big because it needs to burn all the extra hydrogen this is putting out. Oh, my God. Oh, I know what I wanted to do, too. Before I got too far into making plastic, I wanted to make some production improvement stuff, proliferators. Yeah, that's the one I want to use. Basically, that's all. I just need to have a coal vein. All right. So where is it? Yeah, no, I don't need to do that. We're going to make a bigger one. Oh, wait, that's ocean? Yeah, that's because that's in the middle of an ocean. Let's move this over here. Cool. All right. Fly, my little things. Fly. Build this factory, this mini factory. So what this is going to do is this is going to make a substance that I can use on my little factories. It sprays a material on the materials that are used for construction, and it basically programs them to be able to automatically get a production boost. So the material I'm going to be using gives me a 20% production boost. So for theoretically for every 10 units made, I get a bonus of 2, which adds up. How's power doing? Oh, good. We're good. We're good there. Oh, we have coal in demand. Coal in transit. Coal being dropped off because we have coal being supplied elsewhere. Did this automatically get... No, it did not. So let's put a whole bunch of things in there. And make more vehicles flying all over the place. Yay! All right, I'm going to move over. So my little bots can be a little bit more productive. Oh, man, this time of year is exhausting for me. And I'll tell you why. This time of year is like the busiest time of year of consistent high-level amounts of work for me. Year after year, the end of the year and the beginning of the year are the busiest times for me, and it is exhausting. Realistically speaking, the work that I do is not difficult. But because there's the pressure that I'm under a time crunch, because it's year-end stuff, I don't know, there's just something more to it, you know? Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay. Well, let us get this beast some power, shall we?
Flight mode.
All right. Boop. All right, so we can get that started. Wow, that happens quick. Holy cow. Yeah, and then this stuff needs to... Oh, it's already making diamonds? Cool, 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 cool. All right. All right, cool, 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 cool. All right, let's see here. We're just gonna come over here. Oh dear. This might actually be a problem. Oh, no, it's not. All right, we've got that going. Let us make some miners. Seven. Six. Can I get... Oh, yes! Score. All right. Can that work? Run both of them? No, of course not. Of course not. I need to run this to the back door, so to speak. Giggity, giggity. So we're going to go like that, over to here. And I'm going to run the splitter combiner. Because eventually... And yes, this can run and float directly over the water. Because that's what this game is all about. Just amazingness. Alright, this should augment the production over here. There it is. Yay! There we go. Oh, wait. What are you? Okay, cool.
Flight mode.
Oh, there was coal right there. Ahab. And there? Oh, Ahab. Oh. All right. Now I have to do plastic. I feel like I had a mega plastic set up somewhere in here. Not antimatter. Not the Dyson Sphere builder. Not fractionating. Not intermediate products. Or is it? Wait a second. No, these are all going to be... Whoa. Well, that's awesome. I gotta remember to use that when I get a little bit more into the game. Let me see here. No. Definitely not the polar hubs. Not that. Planetary scale blueprints. What is this? Oh, damn. Yeah, no, definitely not. It's a power processor. No. Proliferator, not rockets. No, it's not over there. Ooh. Tyrian fuel? Hold on a minute. I gotta look at that for a second. I can make that here. See, now that's actually, hold on a minute. That's pretty key. Because that is needed to make that. Wait a minute. I need to get... Oh, no, it's strange. Wait. No, it's strange matter. Whoops. No. Oh, Ahab. See, this is the problem with the game. I gotta make plastic. Let me look. Let me continue looking. Plastic. Plastic. What the frick? Oh, that's self-contained? Oh. All right. Well, if that's self-contained. Theoretically, I could put that up here and just get it started. Or I could put it just down here where the coal veins are. Yeah, actually, let me skip plastic, because if I can get that self-contained... Why do I need chips? Hold on a minute. Oh, I do need chip. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. All right, well, the worst thing that could happen is it doesn't work. So I will... put that there. Damn it. You're not gonna let me build this? I don't care if I don't have the other things. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna need to go back and get stuff. Conveyor belt MK3, we're gonna need to change that. So give me a second. Belts. So basically, this is getting another science unlocked for me. And I desperately need it to do some... to improve my exploration abilities. And my expansion abilities. Oops. Gotta concentrate a little bit here. Because I don't want to downgrade from MK2s. There we go.
Throwing flashbang.
Request. There we go. Flashbang.
Sector clear.
We need to request proliferator MK2. I don't know what else this thing is building. Definitely using everything in my inventory to build it. Problem is, I will eventually need to build a plastic thing, because these particle broadbands are used. Oh, they're only used in purple? Never mind. I don't need them, and I don't need to make explosive units. Okay, never mind. Cool. Where's that? Let me make sure I don't need this for anything. I feel like that's used more, but it is. I got on the second team in our final match of the night. Duck third. Our 2.7 team was dog crap. And I only had 3 kills in a zone cap. It happens, Lapone. You know, it happens. All right.
Flight mode.
Flight mode. I need to go over here. And grab all of you. And we'll grab 2 more of you. I think that's all I need to finish this.
Flight mode.
We'll go back and check. I feel like that's not right, but we'll find out. Nope, I need more labs. Oh god, I hate traffic monitors, but I guess I gotta start carrying them now because some of these builds require it. Alright, so I need labs and traffic monitors, so we'll go do that. How are you float? Hold on a second. Like, I know this game is kind of fantasy, but like, how are these gigantic structures just floating there? Hi, Ferd. You want to lay down? Go ahead. You can lay down. I'll bring that up. There you go. Get comfy, buddy. You good boy. You haven't snugged me like this in a while. And if you're going to flick me with that tail like you do when we're having date night with mommy, oh, you're flicking that tail, you angry at something. What are you angry at, huh? 1 stack, that'll be enough. Labs. 1 stack of that should be enough too.
Flight mode.
Flight mode. I think that's enough construction. Oh my god, is there really nobody? Okay. All right. Well, it looks like I gotta make another factory quick. That's not what I wanted. Why didn't that happen? Do I not have enough? I have more than enough. The one problem with this game is if you can't get something to build correctly, it can be a pain to just get it. First of all, do I have that? Yes, I do have that. What am I not getting here? There we go. I think I was too close to that, is what happened. All right, well, that's building. Let's build some mines. Placing mines in this game can be extremely frustrating. All right, hold on a second. All right. We got 4? What? There we go. There we go. 7. All right. Cool. Cool. Build that. I believe... Oh, I don't have enough drones there. Okay. That's all right. All right. Just make sure that this does what I want it to. All right. Shit. Information matrix. You need to come over one more. What are you going to build over there? Oh, okay, you're still building stuff. Cool. Right. So I'm sending this over here. To reinforce the amount of energized graphite. All right, well, let's get this one cooking. Six. And 6. Fine. Not entirely sure why those aren't getting power, because they're literally right by solar power plants, but okay. Fine. Fine. All right, and then bring you over to here. All right. All right, and are you? Yes, you are. All right, I gotta go get some more shuttles. Birdie, buddy, please. Where are you at? Here you be. Yeah, 2 stack. You know what? Screw it. I'll take all of them.
Flight mode.
That thing said, I am now a large factory because I'm producing across my entire production chain 1 gigawatt of electricity. Yay! Okay. You. Cool. You. You're cool. And what about you? There we go. All right, and are you... What is happening here? Oh. I could have sworn... Oh no, this is just one. Okay, I get it. Alright, hold on a minute. I could have sworn that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That. Shit. Yeah, all right. All right. Let's see what needs to happen here. This is really lame, but I guess it is what it is. I gotta take one of these, put it like that, put on a distributor. What is... Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. All right, now we're going to start getting this thing chock-a-blocked. And production will ramp up nicely.
Flight mode.
Now I need to come over here. Not to these things, but... Not to that thing, but over here. To where I actually have my science. That's an incredibly stupid place for me to put science block. Oh well. Man, I did not lay things out right over here. That's okay. All right, we will go like this. Well, actually, wait. This. We will demand purple. Cool. Take it over. Yellow block. Drop it down. Ooh, purple. Now this, no, I don't need that. This, we'll do that. Then we will take this and just take it on down. Fill them up, giggity giggity, and load them in. We're gonna let that build for a little bit. Yeah, I got 6,000 yellow science in there. I got 5,000 blue and purple in there, or blue and red in there. What do I have in here? 400 here already? Cool. All right. Let's take a look at science. Planetary ionosphere. Cannot do that yet. Requires quantum chip. Oy. 12 intervals. Plane filter. What the hell was that? Crystal explosive unit. No. I really don't need to do that at all, do I? Ooh. New smelters. Photon spotlight mining. It's a whole new miner. Quantum printing, 50% regulator speed, and that's the MK3. Okay, I don't think I should be doing any technologies yet. I need to upgrade, so... I don't need that. Drive engine. Unlocks Mecha Warp. That's what I need. So first let's do this. Let's activate that because that will help me. Oh, why didn't I do that before? Oh, because I couldn't do purple. Derp. All right. And then after that, we will do that. And then after that, we will put that in queue. Okay. So while that's working, my next goal is to get... I need to get warps going. In order to get warps, I need to build graviton lenses, I believe. So that is diamonds, which are fine. And then strange matter. Strange matter is deuterium, which I'm making. Iron ingot, which I have plenty of. And particle containers. Particle containers. I have everything on this planet to make particle containers. So I'm wondering if I don't have a blueprint already to make that stuff. $1,800 a minute? Hold on a second. Yeah, no, that's not. That's literally just factories doing that. Okay, so that's not. Here it is. No, it's deuterium field. Damn it. Oh, particle containers. 28 per second. Guess I don't have that yet. Or I don't have a blueprint for it. Smelters, no. 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 What I just looked at. Oh, I gotta start making. Damn it. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I need to get something making particle colliders. And to do that, I need a factory making this stuff. Frame material, which I'm already making most of that stuff here. Nope. Nope. There it is. Good Lord. I don't need half that stuff right now. Just don't need to produce that much. I think I'm just running out of room on this planet too. Alright. Are you all... That's for that. That's that stuff. That's red. That's that thing. Oh, wait a second. Is my power out? Yes. Oh, dear. Oh, no. I need to make... I need to get more power going here. Uh-oh. This is the other thing I can do here. What are my buildings? What are my power buildings? So these are all power buildings. Rave receiver, energy exchanger. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I just don't have the ability to make right now. All right, so what is my power? What's going on with my power here? I've got 274, 300, call it, and I'm only making 200. Oi. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me. That's unfortunate. I need to go grab some more freaking solar and like really amp this planet up with solar. Run over here quick to this planet.
Cruise ended.
How's this planet doing for power? More than fine. Cool. Oh. Yes. Put in the little spray machines.
Upgrade complete.
Cosmic exploration level 3. Okay. Well, let's just see what that does here. So like everything in 6 light years, 7 light years, 14, darn it. 7, 2. Yay, I can see in this now. All right, so what does Almazon have? Almazon has... Holy crap. Oh, it's got all sulfuric acid oceans. And a lot of materials. All right, that is a gas giant, which can do all sorts of fun things. That is a silicon satellite. Has fractal silicon. Ooh, 2 million. That's pretty solid. Does this other thing have anything? No. Solar energy ratio. All right, what about this one? Kimberlite. Ooh, fire ice. Ooh. Ice Frostia. Ah, okay. Wind is 130. That'd be a... All right, cool. All right. Is there any other place that's close? That's 4. That's 8. 6. 3. Let's zoom in on this one. Azelafage, or however you pronounce it. Crude oil, organic crystal, stalagmite crystals. That's a pretty solid planet to have access to. This one is another gas giant with horizontal rotation. And what is this? Another ice frost planet with grafting crystal. Ooh. All right, so we've got a lot of good stuff in a very close range. Once I'm able to start making jumps and build out there. So, very, very neat. Okay. I came here for this. So I'm just going to load up on solar. And I'm also going to...
Flight mode.
Did I make a... I don't know if I made a... No, this doesn't have a lot of coal on it, so I did not make a sprayer build here.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Going over there. Going back home. Oh, wait a second. No, that's not where I want to wait. Start one. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm lost. There it is.
Cruise ended.
All right. How many... I have a bunch of... Right. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's just go and start adding these solar panels because
Flight mode.
this planet is in desperate need of power. Oh my god, I'm 100 megawatts short. Oi. One of the best ways to get power in this game is basically just make a ring of solar around the eclipse, or around the equator, not eclipse. Where'd you go, robots? That's right, in that. Wait a second, what? What am I doing here? So this is strange matter, right? I have that. Why am I not? Oh, that's right. Derp. These games and my ADHD, bro.
Flight mode. Flight mode.
Do-do. Just fitting them in everywhere I can. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's get you out of the way.
Upgrade complete.
All right. Can't put one there because of that red stuff. All right, let me move on to a different portion of the planet. What is it colliding with? Do I not have... Well, I do, so what... What is it doing? I don't get it. Is it not... Can it not build there because it's too close? All right, what's our power look like now? God, we still need 50 megs power. All right. Wind energy is 100%. The problem is that wind energy, these things only make 300 kilowatts. In order to make a megawatt, I literally need 100 of them. Actually, I didn't realize. Three megawatts, I'd need 100. Thermal power plant is already at 2.6. I'd need 50 of those to do what I need with a regular fuel.
Flight mode.
Does oil have... Oh, oil's not shown as a resource. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's funny. All right, where was that little island of coal power? Did I take that out? Oh, there it is. That's because I'm using those. I wonder how many more of these I can make. I mean, it's definitely not using everything there. Right down here.
Flight mode.
Let's go add some power to this little system. That's 70. That's got 70. All right, so that's capping out. I wonder if I can double this. Whoop-de-doo. Additional 8 megawatts of power there. Uh-oh. Nope. That was too much. That was too much. Nope. Oh, that was too much. It's a shame.
Flight mode.
Do I have... Damn it. The only thing I can't get is this thing. Oh no, is that thing, because I can't make. I cannot, well actually, wait a second, can I? What am I not making out? What am I missing here? I'm just not making that stuff. It's like I just need a factory to make that for me, and I can get my particle colliders. Then I need a factory making particle containers. All right. All right, I'm tired. I'm going to cut it off here. Thanks very much for joining me. I'll be back Friday. Not sure what I'm streaming yet, but might be something different. Don't know. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. I hope to see you Friday, and if I don't see you Friday, I hope to see you at a future stream. My name's Ahab. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, normally. Yeah. Happy holidays. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Good night.